Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Madden NFL 18. The regular season is now over and we're into the playoff period. So this episode I'm just going to go through each division, see what teams made it through, what teams are in the playoffs, and I'm going to sim through the playoffs as well, and we will see this episode who wins the Super Bowl for this season. But before I get into all that, I have some bad news for the Jags, which is our team obviously. Our punter and kicker has resigned from the team, it said. So Jason Myers is gone. He was the guy in line for MVP, but I don't know about that anymore. He's gone. He's just left the club, so MVP is now open. Who is going to win that? But here we go. Going through the divisions now, of course we've got Bengals. Oh, I say of course, like it should have been the Bengals. Probably not. If this was real life, I don't think the Bengals would have made it. But who knows? But there we go. Bengals and Steelers made it through to the playoffs, and Ravens and the Browns missing out. The Browns actually getting 5 wins though. I don't know who they were against, but again, I don't think that will happen in real life. But here we go. On to the AFC South, which is of course our division. We already know this. Well, we didn't know who made the playoffs, but the Colts made the playoffs, and the rest missing out. The Colts winning 11 games, Texans 8-8, Titans 8-8, and of course us 7-9. Okay, on to the AFC East, the one that has my team in it, the Dolphins. But look at that from the Dolphins. Let's just pray that doesn't happen in real life, please. But of course, the Patriots with 14 wins. Who else than the Patriots? The Bills. This does seem fairly realistic, to be fair, this division. The Bills and the Dolphins on 3, and the Jets on 3. Here we go. AFC West. Let's see what we've got in here. The Broncos and the Chiefs making up the last of the playoff teams. The Chiefs only winning 8 games. I would have thought they would have won more, but of course the Broncos winning 10 games, and the Chargers just missing out there from the Chiefs, and the Raiders only with 5 wins, which does seem pretty crazy to me. But here we go, NFC now. The Vikings. I was about to say something there, but the Vikings beat the Packers to the post for the playoffs, which is pretty insane. I don't know what happened to the Packers this season, but only 8 wins out of the 16, and the Lions are the same, and of course the Bears at the bottom. Here we go, NFC South. Falcons and Saints getting the playoffs, which is pretty crazy considering I think the Panthers should have been up there with them, but the Saints make it instead. And that's a really good division, to be fair. The lowest team has won 8 games and lost 8. That's pretty good standards there. NFC East. Eagles and the Redskins, which this one's like completely flipped around. I would think maybe the Cowboys and Giants in real life, maybe, or maybe like the Cowboys Eagles. But yeah, bad season from the Cowboys and the Giants. Well, bad season for the Cowboys in their standards. You'd think they'll be aiming higher than that, but the Redskins getting a playoff spot. How about that? Here we go. Final one, NFC West. 49ers winning 8 games, and the Seahawks only winning 6. Pretty crazy. This is probably the worst division by the looks of it. Or maybe the Dolphins won the AFC East. But there we go. So there are the playoff teams. Let's have a look at the matchups though in the schedule. So the playoff schedule looks like this. We've got Chiefs at Broncos, and we've got, this is wild card of course, Saints at Vikings, Steelers at Bengals, and Redskins at Cardinals. Now let's see who gets the wins here. So there we go, those are the results from the teams. Kansas City beating Denver, so they'll be going into the divisional, along with Saints, along with the Bengals. Pittsburgh are done and out, down and out, and Arizona of course beating the Redskins. So now let's have a look at the divisional. We've got Chiefs and Patriots. Patriots probably favourites, I would say, out of the lot of these. Saints and Falcons, I would maybe think the Falcons would win that one, and Bengals and Colts, which I think the Colts are going to beat, and Cardinals and Eagles, which will be a good game, I think, but I think the Cards will beat it. Alright, let's see how these games got on. And there we go, the Kansas City Chiefs actually beaten the New England Patriots. The Saints beating the Falcons, and the Bengals beating Indianapolis, and the Cardinals losing out to the Eagles. So pretty much everything I just predicted was completely wrong, and it's gone the opposite. But here we go into the conference, and this is a really weird conference playoff. You would never think these teams would have made it. Maybe the Chiefs, but here we go. We've got Chiefs and Bengals, and Saints and Eagles. Now, there's only one favourite. I would think the Chiefs will win probably this and the Super Bowl, but we'll see. But before all that, we have got the Pro Bowl results here. Has any of our players made it to the Pro Bowl? And if so, which one? Here we go. We haven't got a quarterback there. I was trying to think. Yeah, we're in the AFC, aren't we? So none of these. Let's just keep going down. Gordon. No. Brown. Damn. I'm hoping for the kicker. MVP. Oh, yeah. A Pro Bowl spot for the kicker. AJ Green. Gronkowski, of course. To be fair, I don't know the players all too well, so we will see. Yeah, I don't think any of these are our players. Brown, Ivan, Gay, Harris, Butler. Oh, not even a kicker. Not even a kicker to our name. Damn. Feels bad, man, but it's all set up for next season. So here are the results from the post-season conference matchups, and as if my predictions could have been more wrong, the Bengals have beaten the Chiefs, and the New Orleans Saints have beaten Philadelphia Eagles. So the Super Bowl is Saints and Bengals. Now here we go. I predict the New Orleans Saints. Ready? The revealment in 3, 2, 1. And the Super Bowl winners were the Cincinnati Bengals. I do not believe the Bengals have won that. And I just looked it up. So this was the Bengals' third playoff Super Bowl appearance. And this is the first one they have won. So the Bengals have made history with their first ever Super Bowl win. Will that happen in real life? We will see. But yeah, this is all I have time for in this episode. Next episode, we're going to be doing probably everything there is to do in the off season, apart from the draft. I'll leave that for the episode after. So all the free agencies and all that good stuff will happen next episode. Hopefully we can pick up some decent players. But yeah, that's all from me from this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.